Talk for a little bit about Asar Aset. This is the cult that Chef Aki is in and how she became one of their head influencers, because they have Masons and all kind of people, want to be Moors or whatever. Any spare change? They're all working together and conning people. So I want you to see something also. I keep telling y'all that uh what's her name? Queen Afua is not a real queen, and she's not a real healer. She's sickly. She just started using new pictures, and I don't know what she's queen of, but here she's talking about healing through dance. I told y'all she's a dancer, entertainer. That's all she know how to do is dance. A man, Phil Valentine, wrote the book Sacred Woman, and he's a part. I think he's connected with a few other people, like the other Egyptian societies, because there's many Egyptian societies that we're all like been battling each other pretty much. I just want to prove that Chef Aki and Tierra are trolling me. So as you can see, they've put in harassment and cyberbullying charges on my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel. And what is the title? I said, Tierra Goes Green did a ritual on me for Chef Aki and drank my semen. I said, fake Chef Aki exposed using Photoshop and abusing black young men. So those are the titles of those videos. And as you can see, there's people doing all kind of stuff on the internet, yet they are YouTube is allowing them to troll me because they are funded by Ford Motor Company. They are funded by Essence. They're doing the Essence Festival. Right before the Essence Festival, I exposed Chef Aki, and they trolled and deleted my videos, deleted my pages, my Instagram, everything. So I got to be a homeless black man because black lives don't matter. And they Tierra actually raped me, and then kicked me out the house. So I'm homeless, and that's why my hair is not cut nice. Now this right here is Ra'un Nefer Amun. Amin. I say Amun, but either way, his daughter used to talk to me on the phone every day. Her name is called Chef Anu, okay? Chef Anu. Now, this man, not only did I pay to go to his lecture, I went to the lectures. I paid top dollar to go to all 3 lectures. And when I went, he like dismissed me. Like, it was like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he signed my book, but it was weird. Like, we asked a question. I remember I asked him 2 questions. One, like, in front of everybody, and that's where he tried to kind of, like, play it off. I was asking about, like, why they never show Heru with wings in a human form. But I actually found the image of Heru with the wings in human form. It's a very faded image, too. But that was the second question I asked off camera. And he said that wings represent the mother's protecting and like a mother hen and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, huh? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, but okay. He also was talking about, I remember we asked him, because he tried to promote himself as some health guru and some king and pharaoh and all this kind of stuff. Let's see. This is, I think that was him when he was younger before he went bald. But yeah, okay, so we asked him a question like about, like, should we eat hemp? Or how does he feel about hemp or something? And hemp, cannabis. And he said that Africans never used hemp. Although now I've heard that they found a cannabis temple in Egypt. A whole temple dedicated to cannabis, or Seshat. And we all know Seshat has this cannabis leaf above her head. Like floating above her head. Anyway, if you don't know who Seshat is, so let me go to the god. This is Seshat, the goddess. And it's everybody knows that this is the same leaf pattern as a marijuana leaf, but it's also on other plants. But she is a sacred god, and I just want to talk about the fact that when we asked him what we should eat for protein and stuff. Because at the time, I think I still believed in protein. I didn't understand Dr. Sebi as much back then. This man told us that we should eat whey. This is the same cult that Chef Aki's in and many others are in. And many people connected, like they'll be Hebrew Israelite and in this cult. They'll be Nuwapian and in this cult. Like I read Nuwapian books and this cult's books, but I never joined neither organization. And both books were garbage. Both books they made my head hurt. They just, like I never actually even finished reading the books. Like people always stole them or I gave them away and shit. And people would be coming to me like, yo, I got the infinite knowledge now because I got this Egyptian book now. And I'd be like, dude, that book is garbage. That's why I gave it to you. Like it's not even worth keeping. Like if it was really worth something, I would not have gave it to you. Okay? So this is just an honest peer review, consumer report, investigative report, where I'm talking about going to the events and hearing this man promote whey. He promoted whey. And how do I know Chef Aki's in the cult? Because she's best friends with Chef Anu. I showed pictures of them together, but also she was on the flyer of their main event. It was her and another sister. I think it was Katrina Knows or another girl. I think it was Katrina Knows though, and another girl, that's Queen Afua's people. So you see how it all goes. Like you got all these different Masons and different cults, and they all teaming up against me. They got deals with big pharmaceutical companies and Ford and Essence and all this kind of stuff, and they're going against me. They're trolling me. They won't leave me alone. So all I'm doing is telling the truth, speaking the truth about this girl being in a cult and how they are even using her. Like she's being used and she didn't even know it. Like, because you broke. If you wasn't being used, you would be balling right now. How are you the most influential influencer in Atlanta and you're the most garbage chef that I can expose and I'm homeless? How are you the most influential when Lenny Kravitz and Common, Lenny Kravitz, Andre 3000, and Common, if I'm correct, all said they're not vegan. Oh, Waka Flocka. It's Waka Flocka and Lenny Kravitz said they're not vegan, but you claiming to be their vegan chef. That means that you're not a good chef, obviously. This is real slime. I'm real slime. I'm real sets right here. I'm real set, so don't fuck with me. I got a segment with me too. So I run Atlanta. They even bowed down and told me. They were like, you're gonna, like, even Betty Butt was like, yo, they was about to give you Atlanta. Like, you was about to run Atlanta. I'm like, bitch, I already run Atlanta. Like, I don't have to fake run it. I really run it. I run it so bad that the #1 influencers in the world are trolling me and I'm proving it. So this guy, and there was a whole audience there of witnesses where he said this in front of everybody, the so-called king who looks very sickly and old, and I'm the new king, and don't nobody want to recognize me or buy down. They don't want to fuck with a real one. The king told us to eat whey, and he said that they use a chemical or they do some type of scientific process to remove the harmful ingredients so that whey is supposed to be safe for us to eat. And I said, what the fuck? You're going to tell us to take an experiment from a GMO animal that Dr. Sebi taught us about, from some unknown scientific lab, from some white supremacy people, and you're going to downplay nature, a natural plant that is on the goddess's head right now, and they supposedly found a marijuana, cannabis Egyptian temple? Let me look and see if I can find that. So this is a whole article about cannabis in Egypt and how they found it in Jerusalem, Jewish temples. Let's see. God dang it. I'm trying to read this thing to you. Okay. It said they had an asthma treatment that had herbs in it. Hold on, y'all, because this is getting on my nerves. It says the mummy Pharaoh Ramses was uncovered, examined. Let me see. Hold up. So they said they found cannabis in the remains of Pharaoh Ramses. This is a picture of them smoking that peace pipe. That peace pipe right there. Then we got Sachet. So I just proved that the king lied. He said we never used it, but they said they found cannabis with Ramses. Okay. It says the technique involved hammering down cannabis fiber into the cracks of large rocks before soaking them into water. As the fabric began to expand, it was strong enough to fracture the giant rocks. So they actually found giant hemp ropes that they used to actually like crack rocks and make statues. Okay, so they said, boom. I'm not gonna do no more. That's enough. That's enough. I just proved that the king of your Egyptian cult lied, and he's old, useless, and garbage, and obsolete. Thank you. Bye bye.